So we need to update the target file, which is going to be whatever's built here. So that's going to be under like whatever resources that we have for oh god, why did I click the down arrow on that? Well, maybe I can set update module stuff here like this, and that'll set our target file executable stuff. Maybe that's all we need to do. Well, let's try it again. So it's in the cook command, it's after the cook and right before our copies. So there's got to be some other step that actually sets the icon for the actual game somewhere in this pile of trash. And it has to set it after the Unreal build tool runs. So there's going to be, yeah, it's got to be some sort of staging command target file icon set. And it's either the build is supposed to set the icon when it builds and it's not getting set to the proper thing. This might even be something like you have to do a full frickin' clean to get it the right way. But if they've already got the tools to set icons, then we can kind of just slap it in there and just tell it to do what we want. So it's still wrong, which is just amazing. But it's correct over here. So what's going to be happening is that something is going wrong with something's going wrong with something after our stage. Because it's setting it, it's got to be setting the executable here. And that was the shipping. Yeah, Win64 shipping made there. So something's happening here with our pack file. So copying to or we didn't copy it before this. So why don't we just try running this again? Maybe it copied the executable before it finished? So I need to know where that cache is to see if there's like a pre-copy step somewhere. Aha, alright, so it is actually fixed, is what it looks like. But we're not getting our... So we're not getting our other icons to show up. Like, I just want to view the fucking icons of this executable. I don't know how to do that. How the hell do you do that? I mean, you think this would be a lot simpler than this, but it's obviously not. Hmm. Yeah, it just being blank is really, really damned annoying. So I think the issue is that we don't have all of the icon sizes set properly on our icon, something like that. Yes, this icon does not have all of the different layers on it, is what's going on. So its header icon is just actually screwed. Can you fuck off already? Stop it. I don't want to load it. Ah, fucking Christ. Alright, so we need to have the actual icon thing. With all the sizes. Can I do this in Visual Studio? Alright, so I need to just generate all the different, layers of this. So let's see what image types we've actually got. So this is a PNG. Then we have a 64 by 64 32-bit BMP. So 64, 64 BMP. I guess that's 24-bit. So I guess we copy this and we paste it, and can we resize? Alright, so we'll put that pixel in the top left there, and we'll see. We can resize this. And then we need another one, which is 48 by 40. 48 by 48, 32-bit. Alright, then we need a 40 by 40. It's been forever. We can't even make a 40 by 40 in here. Well, I guess we can. Well, then we will. Alright, so let's resize things. And we'll see if this actually works. I really have no goddamn idea. But I think it's not showing up because we don't have the right... the right settings. So, okay, we need a 32 by 32... 24-bit image. All right. This editor, I even wonder if it just truncates all the pixels when you resize like a chump. Oh, Jesus Christ. What have I done? What? What? What the fuck? Visual Studio, what are you doing to me? I've got the 32 by 32 bit selected, and it deleted both of them. What the fuck? You never knew it? Yeah, well, usually people don't use Visual Studio for this because it's a pile of shit, but I don't have any other programs to edit icons, so this is what I got. Alright, then we need a 24 by 24. And then we need a 16 by 16. Well, as you probably know, everything with programming and engineering is impossible all the time. So that's just how it goes. Alright, well, we'll run this command line again and see if it does what it's supposed to do. The thumbnail, like this is how Windows editors work. They don't. So the thumbnail is going to look different than what you're expecting here. So you actually have to click on the thing itself to see what it'll actually look like. Yeah, icons are really all sorts of screwed up because of how Windows works with this. basically you have color palettes, and those color palettes turn into icon information. So it's like basically auto-detected that you never use the color teal anywhere, and it's using that for transparent and does stupid shit like that. And it's, yeah, icon editors are a thing, and Photoshop probably has it, and I'm trying to figure out if the Unreal stuff is broken or if the icon is broken. And see, like this icon file that I'm editing, like you can see the icon file here, but you know, you open that up in Visual Studio and the icon, or in anything, and the icon is the you know, this tiny fat sack. So you're like, thanks. You copy paste this thing, and it gets a different icon because Windows caches icons. So working on icons is incredibly frustrating because you never know if it's screwed up because you screwed up the icon or if it's legitimately broken. Like, yeah. Yeah, it has that level of stuff mainly for legacy reasons, like old, on like Windows 95, right? You still had like all those cool icons for everything, even though the computer doesn't really support that many colors. Like there are entire giant industries that were built around doing that sort of crap, where like Windows didn't have 24 different shades of red, but a car company wanted to sell, you know, like a fire red car, but they didn't have enough different colors to actually draw the car properly for their marketing stuff. So, like, and people's entire jobs were like trying to figure out how to get more shades of the same damn color. And the icon format, I believe, was born from a lot of that, where people will be like, no, my icon has to really pop, and I need to have 24 shades of blue for it. And yeah, that's just how it goes. Okay, so now this is what our icon group looks like, and it didn't have these before. So let's see if that actually works now. Because this guy's auto-generating it, but I don't know. Nah, it's still fucked up. I don't know, this is pretty trash that it's not setting these. Because it's got the icons and the icon group, and we have all the ordinals. I don't know if it's actually fixed or not. I do not have it under control. I don't know half of this shit. So, yeah. And I don't know if my machine is fucked or what for this. So I'm actually going to have to throw this on another computer to see if it has the fixed icon. Because I may have to restart my computer or some other horseshit in order to actually get this to show up at the right icon. And this may not even be correct. Well, it's saying that we need to add resources inside of our runtime launch resources. Project name.rc. Alright. So you search for .rc files. Great, that's really not helpful. Thanks for not showing the full file path, Windows. That's really fucking not helpful. Is there no resource RC? Project Dashkin sample programs? It's this sort of shit right here. It doesn't exist, does it? Like, they're generating an RC file. There's no fucking RC file though. Let's see if IcoFX actually fucking works for this or not. Wow, my computer just completely froze there for a second. Good going, IcoFX. It's always a good idea to completely freeze your customers' computers when you want to do something. How the hell do you... Okay, so like that. So this icon now has supposedly everything on it. Alright, so why don't we try that then? And I'll be right back. So I'll have to see if this actually does what it's supposed to now, or if it's just lying to me again. Yeah, and this is actually showing what I think is probably true. So it's most likely that Visual Studio's stuff is just completely screwed for icon editing. There's no .rc file though. Like the forums are like, oh, just add this line to your RC file, and like the RC file doesn't exist. Like it's just not there. There's no RC file for any of this crap. So amazing. Yep, nothing. Amazing. Can we just select all of them? Alright, I'll try it on my other machine. No, it doesn't work on the other machine either. Nope, totally fucked still. Great. Just amazing that it just doesn't fucking work. So they keep saying like fix your RC file, but where the fuck is the RC file?